Hello, welcome back to the vlog. It's Saturday. I'm racing tomorrow, so that means I'm just out for a quick hour and a half or so to loosen the legs and put a couple of 30-second efforts in. Really windy today, really warm though, about 22-23 degrees. It just feels strange in that wind. Nice though, fairly pleasant if you get moving. So I thought what I'd do is run through what goes in the bag, the kit bag for tomorrow's race. Pretty straightforward really, all the kit that you'd normally ride with, plus a few extra little bits and contingency plan bits and bobs as well, so double up on everything whenever you can, depending on what the weather's expected to do, you know. So bag, nice big kit bag there. Club name on it as well, which is pretty snazzy. So normally I'll have a little bit of a pattern to how I pack my bag so I know that I don't forget anything, and that normally starts with my lid in there, like that, like so. I'll put next in, I'll go in my shoes. Inside my shoes I'll put my Garmin as well, so I know that it's there and it won't roll around the bag. I'll know it's straight in the other shoe. Sunglasses, so I know they're there now, so I don't have to worry about that. So the Garmin's there along with that data, heart rate monitor in the form of a Garmin chest strap, because we love our data. So that's your basic little bits and bobs there. So what am I going to wear? The race tomorrow's down the road, so I might just get into my kit before I leave. It's literally 20 minutes down the road and I can get out the car, sign on, warm up on the turbo trainer and away to go. Might not even get changed to come home, to be honest with you, but for the purpose of the video I'll show you how I do it anyway. Summer, 22 degrees today. I'm expecting it to be the same tomorrow, although there's a bit of a risk of a thunderstorm, so I might pack a few extra bits in as previously mentioned. So bib shorts there. The tried and tested favourite Rafa ones, pink as well, so final day of the Giro tomorrow, so why not. Nice lightweight jersey there, nice tight fitting as well. There's nothing worse for me than a jersey that starts flapping round on your shoulders, or you know, you're in a nice aero position and all that's going on is your jersey's doing that forevermore. So this is a nice tight fitting one. Warsaw Cycling, dead lightweight as well, love that top. Bit of pink on there as well. Brevet gloves from Rafa, they're really comfy, really nice. They seem to do the trick. Again, there's a recurring theme there, isn't there? A bit of pink. Right, so there's me kit, shoes, helmet, data gathering, bits of information, shorts, top. When I'm warming up, I'll warm up on the turbo trainer, so that's another bit of kit that I'll be taking with me. I'll warm up on that. While I'm warming up, I normally have a couple of layers that I can take off during that warm up. So I've got a nice little windproof sport full jacket there that I'll start off in as well, so that can just sit in the top there. I'll probably throw a base layer in as well, just in case, as I say. I'm not expecting it to be cold by any stretch, but if I'm wet when I'm warming up, at least I can switch things around a little bit and sort things out in that respect. Skewer for the turbo trainer. I won't show you that, but it's going to be down in the car in a minute anyway, so that skewer will swap over as and when I need it to. Towel, obviously vital when you're warming up, and then obviously after the race to dry yourself off with. So the bag's already getting a fair bit in there. Race fueling. I'm going to go all in now. I raced in Darley Moor a few weeks ago, and from the advice of a couple of people that I was talking to, they kind of said 2 to 3 gels an hour. The race at Darley Moor is an hour and 20. I took in 3 gels in that time, plus a downed one about 5 minutes from the start of the race as well. So I'm expecting this one to be, it's a 45-mile race, so I'm expecting average speeds of probably 25 mile an hour, between 25 and 30, so maybe an hour and 45, something like that. So on that basis, I'm going to spread it out a little bit and probably go for a gel every half an hour. So I'm going to take more than enough more than enough to see me through, just to make sure. You get heavy then when you're carrying quite a number of them, weigh you down a little bit. Flat race tomorrow, so it's not massive back bit. In terms of hydration, a couple of bottles for on the bike during the race I'm going to go through too. Normally if I can stretch a bottle to an hour, then I should be laughing with them. Along with that, some SIS hydro and caffeine tablets as well, so I've started using them on bigger days, and I know for a fact it holds cramp and that at bay, so while I'm not convinced 100% it's them that does it, I'm going to keep doing it. I don't want to get found out one day by not taking them. And then obviously while I'm warming up on the bike, I'm going to need a drink. It's a 35-minute warm-up, and the effort is stepped, so as you go through the warm-up it gets harder and harder, and then there's little breaks in there and that, so it's like a bit of an interval session really. So I've got one bottle there. I'll probably take another one full of water as well, to be honest with you. That'll probably just about do the warm-up. I'll want something to sip during and after and before the warm-up as well. So that pretty much summarises it. The other thing to remember, which I haven't been caught out with just yet, but the time's probably coming, is a spare battery for my power meter. Power's probably one of the smallest metrics. It's one of the metrics that's probably least relevant in a race tomorrow. Basically, if I've got any designs on coming in, you know, at the front of the pack or mid-pack, or if I want to try and chase the breakdown, the power is what it is. So I've got very little say in that really. So it's good for a post-analysis, but you know, I want to make sure I've got one of them anyway. The other thing that's vital is a race license as well. Tomorrow's race isn't a BC affiliated race, it's actually by TLI, which is another series altogether. They have a different license to these BC ones, which is downstairs. That'll go in the bag when I take the bag downstairs, so I know all that's boxed off. And that's pretty much it. In terms of going in the bag, I'll have some headphones as well, so again when I'm warming up. The other thing in addition to that, as I said, the turbo trainer will go in the bag. A track pump, a decent track pump. I've got a park track pump downstairs as well. So just make sure those tyres are at exactly optimum pressure for me. When I'm racing I normally go for about 110 in the rear, 100 in the front. I'll probably edge it back down a little bit, ever so slightly, but riding through winter and that, I'm a little bit heavier, so I tend to keep to those ballpark figures anyway, and I don't tend to kind of creep away from that during the summer, which I probably can do, to be fair. So that basically summarises what goes in the bag. Tomorrow morning I'll go through the pre-race warm-up and what have you, and hopefully that's of some interest to you. Alright, so thanks for watching so far. Cheers.